Pastor Derrick, how do I know when it's time for me to come back to church? Well, I'm glad you asked. We just experienced Easter Sunday and we saw more people back on our campuses than at any point since the coronavirus pandemic began. Lots and lots of people were coming back for the first time. But there's still lots and lots of people who are wrestling with this question: how do I know when I should come back to church? Well, to answer that, let's just start with the most basic thing. We need to come back to church. Let's just accept that. Here's what it says in Hebrews 10:24 and 25. And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as we see the day drawing near. The author of Hebrews is saying that key to stirring up one another to good works, to encouraging one another as the days grow short, as the second coming approaches, is gathering together as a local church. You cannot adequately experience what the local church is meant to be in a purely online environment. So let's just accept that. But let's also accept the idea that right now there are some people that just don't know whether they should yet or not. And you're going to have to weigh all of that at the personal level. You're going to have to ask yourself, what are your legitimate health concerns? What are your unique health risks? Maybe you need to think about vaccination, and at what point will you be fully vaccinated with the proper waiting time? And that's a trigger for you. But everybody should be having a plan that triggers for them an awareness when they know that they should be coming back to church. One of the things that might help you formulate that plan is thinking about the essential nature of the church. All of us, regardless of how cautious we have been, have found it necessary to go out to the grocery store, for instance. And then we may have gone out to do some recreational things. I would say to you that as you think about what risk you're willing to take for grocery shopping or for recreation time, the church needs to at least be equal to that particular activity. So process it, pray it through, think about your unique situation, develop a plan for coming back to church, understanding that coming back to church, as it is portrayed to us in the New Testament, isn't an option.